I'm glad we're considering measures today to strengthen Israel's security and help advance the United States-Israel relationship. Israel remains our most important ally in the Middle East, and I will work every day to make sure that Israel will continue to thrive as a Jewish and democratic state. In fact, I just returned from a visit to Israel last month, and as always happens when I travel to the region, and the ranking member and I have traveled together, my experience with the Palestinian and Israeli people only strengthened my resolve that we must find a path forward to peace, to a two-state solution. And I agree with the long-standing bipartisan consensus with Presidents Clinton, Bush, and Obama that a two-state solution is the best way to solve the dispute. Because in my decades of working on this issue, I have yet to see any other plan other than a two-state solution that would ensure that Israel remains both majority Jewish and democratic and addresses and advances the rights and the dignity of the Palestinian people. Since the 1990s, that's been the United States policy and that of many of our allies and partners around the world, that we must approach the Israeli-Palestinian conflict with this goal, that one day there will be a Jewish and democratic state of Israel living within secure and recognized borders alongside a viable, peaceful Palestinian state that advances the self-determination of the Palestinian people. Exactly how we would get there remains an open question, but the end goal was clear with broad bipartisan consensus. The United States has a vital role to play in the peace process, and we must stand firm in our commitment to the idea that both Israelis and Palestinians deserve to live with security and dignity. So I'm pleased that we are considering Mr. Lowenthal's measure, H.R.326, that underscores the United States' commitment to a two-state solution. I consider myself to be one of the strongest supporters of Israel in Congress, and I truly believe that this resolution will go a long way in ensuring that. This resolution is made to send the message that unilateral moves, whether they be annexation or unilateral steps by Palestinians at the United Nations to gain statehood status outside the context of a negotiated two-state solution, will put the cause of peace further out of reach. While I'm disappointed we could not reach consensus on this resolution, I know that all members of this committee on both sides of the aisle want to see peace in the Middle East, and that's why I remain committed to a two-state solution. But regardless, I look forward to working with Ranking Member McCall, with whom I traveled to Israel, and all of the members on this committee on ways to help bring about a peaceful solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. I urge my colleagues to join me in supporting this measure to reaffirm our commitment to a two-state solution